Okay, I just got home from work. My good buddy Tony Ventura, it's on our Elite Precision and Casting Equipment group on Facebook, sent me some brass to cut down into 300 Blackout. So basically this is going to be a box opening. Told him I would post a video of this coming in and me converting it into 300 Blackout. So let me get this box open. I'm not going to try to hold the camera and open it at the same time. Okay, what we have here is 223 blanks. Here you go. And since you're going to be cutting off everything from about here up, this should work perfect. This is I don't know if it's Lake City, but these are blanks. So some of them, of course, are dirty. Going to have to be washed. Use the old Lemon Shine Dawn dish liquid treatment. But got 2 bags of these. There'll be plenty of 300 Blackouts. Give these a try. Don't see nothing wrong with using them. These are just 223 cases that have been necked down to be blanks. So give those a try. Okay, out of the 2 plastic bags, we got a coffee can here full, another coffee can about 3/4 full, which would have been full if I added these. These were the cleaner ones. I'm going to try them first. These here I'll have to soak in the Lemon Shine and Dawn dish liquid treatment. See if we get them nice and shiny. But I'm going to try those first with the mini chop saw. See what they look like when I cut them to length. So I'll get the camera set up to do that. Okay, here I am. Done cut up 3 of these. You can see they're about the same thickness as any 556 brass you'd cut. Still got to size it and deprime it, but cut up 3 of these just see what they look like. And we'll go from there. Now, like there you can see, I've got some, and I think some of these must have some residue still left in them or something. Like I said, these are blanks. Okay, of course we're cutting off right past the shoulder. Got the jig here on the little chop saw. And basically, this casing goes in like so, then lays in there, and you pull it back against the stock, and then you turn on the saw, push the button, take it down, it cuts that shoulder off. And there you have it. That's the piece of brass. There's what we just cut off of it. And of course all this that we cut off goes into my bucket of scrap brass. Don't throw nothing away. We'll take that to the recycling center. I'm going to set the camera up. I'm going to show you what I do here before I size it, just so you can see that it will size. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Lee zip trim. And I've got a 300 Blackout sizer here on the cutter from Lee. So I'm going to put this in here and lock it down. Put this in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, a little bit too early. I'm going to go ahead and take this little chamfering tool. I'm just going to chamfer it. Get those rough edges off where I just cut it. And the reason for that is this goes in your flash hole. Still have the primer in it. So I gotta size it. So here's the press. Turn the light on. Set this in the die. Look at there. Now I'll trim it. Chamfer. Now I'm going to run it through the die one more time. I'm going to run it one more time. You don't really have to do this that many times, but I like to check and make sure. You can see there, deburred, chamfered, whatever you want to call it. I like to clean the primer pocket, and I always clean those in uniform. Now you can take this Lee tool here, and if there's any crimp, run that about 2 times through there, and I'll remove the crimp. But now I'm going to check it with the Lee Wilson check gauge. I can use this and tell me whether my length is right. Wrong end. Falls in, flush, falls out. Goes in, flush across the top, not past the marks here, and then I hold my hand here, drops right out. Now I can take the little calipers here, .36. Just where I want it. And like I said, fits in there. That through the right end. Fits right in. Drops right out. That will go in any 300 Blackout. Once you run it through that, the Lee Wilson 300 AEC Blackout check gauge, that will fit in any 300 Blackout. So I'll take it over here and clean out the primer pocket, uniform it, be right back. Okay, I've uniformed the primer pocket. You can see it's the same size flash hole and everything. Cleaned it out. There is a 223 blank casing turned into a 300 Blackout. So it shouldn't be a problem using blanks cases to make 300 Blackout. Now here's another process using RCBS case trimmer too. Put that in there, tighten it down. And this is before removing any primer pocket. Okay. Now I'm going to take it and size it as soon as I get. I mean, this is by hand. This is not using any fancy machinery. Get it in there. Okay, setting in flush. It's just a bare minimum. Probably could be trimmed because when you neck it down, it stretches just a little bit. I don't know if you can see it here or not, but it's right at the top edge. So, take the calipers. We'll measure this one. Okay, that's at 1.372, so it needs to be trimmed just a little bit. Could try to trim it here a little more. The reason why I go back through here and size it one more time is to make sure that neck is pushed down, or shoulder is pushed down where it needs to be. Okay, that's better. Let's see what it is now. 1366. So the RCBS trim could need to be adjusted a little bit. Then I can put it back in the zip trim. One three five eight. Almost 1359. Yep. That's good. Have to clean out the primer pocket on this one. And there we go. Our pocket cleaned out. Now these were fairly clean. I wiped off any dust or anything. So there's 300 Blackout. Ready to load. Okay, what we got here is 556 blank brass. Will be converted to 300 Blackout. That was the before, and this is after the Lemon Shine Dawn Dish Liquid bath treatment. Again, that was before. You can see how grimy, dirty they look. And now I just gotta let those dry. And go to the mini chop saw and turn some of these into 300 Blackout. Some of them may not be usable, like this one. Probably can't use that one. But most of these will be able to be used. So I wanted to show a before, and I wanted to show an after. Okay guys, you've seen me use this, the zip trim. You've seen me use the RCBS case trimmer 2. Well, my good buddy Tony Ventura that gave me the 556 blanks to turn into 300 Blackout also sold me this, which is 300 Blackout case trimmer, and then here's the cutter. Of course I've taken the spacer off because I don't need the spacer, and got it set up, and this thing is trimming great. I'll take you through a few steps here. See if you can see a little bit. Okay, here's a case. Been cut off with a chop saw, and you can look at it and tell it's a little bit oblong, or not oblong, but it's not square on the cut, and it's a little bit too long. So put it in the shell holder, take it up, line it up. I've got the shavings. Use the chamfering tool because this cutter don't have the chamfering piece on it. Take the calipers. One 359. Get that on all of them. Still gotta clean the primer pocket. One 359. Show you one more time. One 359. And then of course I take it through here. Make sure I got my shoulder right. I'll measure it again. One 360. So the quick trim to me is a lot easier than the RCBS case trimmer 2 and the zip trim. Still have to chamfer it, but with having the Lyman prep station, I can get all these cut, then go to it, do the chamfering inside and out, clean out the primer pocket, uniform the primer pocket, all in one step. So, thank you, Tony. Appreciate that. A whole lot easier for me.